Sweet. Thank you.
Yeah.
Andre Magic. Hello there, YouTube Live. Hello there, Facebook. How are you guys? Welcome today. Are we live on Facebook? I think now we're going to be. I think now I am live on Facebook. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you guys? Welcome. Today is Monday, March 15th of 2021, and so many energies, so many changes, so many things going on in our lives personally, mentally, emotionally, in our finances, in our relationships, in our minds, in our consciousness, and it feels today that many of us were pretty busy in the astral. We're processing and doing a lot of stuff in the astral, and I don't know about you, but for some reason I was sweating like a pig. I was sweating all night. My cat kept being really active and just moving all over the place. He was waking me up all the time, and this morning I was having such a hard time getting out of bed, and I started meditating at 6 or 7 a.m. until 9 or 9 something, until I was able to get out of bed finally. And it feels that I am processing a lot of parts of me, a lot of emotions, and I'm sure many of you are as well. So I would love for us, if that is okay with you, to find approval today for whatever is arising, to instead of judge the way we feel, and instead of close down, let's find approval for what we are feeling and experiencing, and even start learning to communicate with others. Let's start learning to communicate when we are feeling shitty, or when we are feeling shame, or when we are feeling insecurities, or when we are feeling whatever it is. But before we continue diving into today's reading and into today's transmission, or whatever you want to call it, I want us to take some time to breathe, and I'm gonna play the music a little, and I want us all to breathe into our heart. Take a deep breath with me right now. Hello, Sagittarius Goddess. Hello, Sephora. You are automatically on the list, Sephora. So thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much, Andre, for setting this up. Thank you so much for your support, for your love, for your support. I bless this home and my roommates and the pets and the plants. And I am showing appreciation today for each and every one of you. Hello, Dulce. Sure. Hello, Mary. So let's continue taking some deep breaths to our hearts, to our bodies. How are you feeling today? What's on your heart today? What's on your mind? What's on your body? What is coming up for you today that wants to be seen, that wants to be heard, that wants to be loved, that wants to be understood by you and by people you feel safe around you? Some of your friends, some of your community members, maybe even some family members. I don't know. Who can you reach out today that you can connect with, so you can be seen? In which ways the universe and your higher self and your body is asking you to become more honest with yourself and more honest with the people around you, even to start becoming more conscious of meeting your needs. I know that I've been bypassing my needs, and I am saying this because I want to become more conscious and more aware of how to meet my needs more consciously. My emotional needs, my physical needs, my needs for touch, for hug, for heart to heart, soul to soul conversations. I don't know. What is it for you? And how can you start opening up even with people that you are surrounded with so they can understand and take you as part of themselves? How can we start taking each other as part of ourselves today? How can we find approval for the parts of us that we feel ashamed and that we feel disgusted, or that cause us deep sadness or depression or suicidal thoughts or anger? Hello T. Wilmore, welcome. Hello Bianca. Or which aspects of us that we have disowned for the longest time are calling for our attention, for us to start owning and integrating them and welcoming them back into our realities so we can step into our power and more into the fullness of who we are. Take a deep breath. And I'm calling the parts of me that I have neglected, that I have bypassed, that I have rejected, that I have disowned today. I'm calling them forward, and I'm sending approval to them. I'm sending my love to them. I'm sending my presence to them, because I don't want to continue rejecting them. I don't want to continue bypassing them. I don't want to continue stepping on them and spitting on them like they were shit, because they're not shit. Even though sometimes it feels shitty because I am disconnected from them, and I have been disconnected from them for the longest time. Yes, you can, Karen. Yes, you can. Ooh, 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 oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Boo da da da, boo da 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 dee da da. And we welcome our inner child aspect, and we welcome the aspects we have disowned. No, yeah, for so long. Yes, yes. And we welcome that little girl that used to play with dolls. We welcome that little boy that used to play in nature, free under the rain, free under the rain. Singing and dancing, drawing and painting, breathing and feeling freely. No more condemnation, no more judgment, no more suppression. No, 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 no. All of our parts are welcome today. All of our feelings are welcome today, and today on. All of our emotions, all of our feelings, all of our insecurities, all of our fears, And all of our positive emotions also, that we are also in resistance to. All of our positive emotions, our joy, our passion. Andre, Chego, Bianca, T. Wilmore, Sagittarius, Sephora, Mary, Dulce, Karen, Melissa, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for existing. Thank you so much because your energy, your presence made such a difference in this world, made such a difference in my life, made such a difference in the people around you that we don't even know the way we touch other people, the way we impact other people. And I feel that we take ourselves for granted so much. We take ourselves for granted. We don't know how even one word that we are saying is making such a difference in somebody else's life. How what you're doing, your talent, your gift, your mind, your ideas, your words. I want you to take a moment to appreciate yourself today. Take a moment to appreciate who you are today. Take a moment to honor yourself today. To honor your boundaries. To honor your hair. To honor your feet. To honor your hands. To honor your teeth. To honor your belly. To honor your chest. To honor your legs. To honor your emotions. To honor what part of you wants to be honored today. To honor your sexuality. To honor your ability to play instruments. To honor your geeky side. How amazing you are with technology. To honor the way you drive. Baby, come here. Take a moment, and maybe even if there's some parts of you that feel weird by doing this, will you please give yourself a hug today? Can you give yourself a loving hug today? Can you hold yourself? Can you hold your shame? Can you hold your fear? Can you hold your insecurities? Can you hold your beauty? Can you hold your power? Can you hold your fragmented parts today? And yes, I'm gonna share readings, but I am also flowing with what is coming to my heart right now in this moment, and I am not going to bypass that. So I appreciate your understanding and your patience, and I hope this message is resonating with you today, because there is so much in my heart, so much in my body today. I was feeling so heavy, I couldn't even move from bed, and I know that I'm not the only one. And it's raining here in Orange County, so there's a lot happening energetically, and there's a lot of cleansing going on. The rains deliver. My friend Andre said that it was gonna rain, but I didn't know it was going to really rain, and today is a new beginning and a new opportunity. Wonderful. I'm glad this message is resonating with you. And I want everyone on this call to send goodbyes today on to my friend Andre. He's the one helping me set up everything behind the scenes, and we are talking about ideas on how to grow this tarot card, intuitive and coaching business. And thanks to his support, I'm able to be in front of the cameras and do what I know how to do. But he is the one that that is in charge of the technology and so many other aspects, and I'm very grateful, and I want you guys to send him good vibes and good energies. And he's in a time of transition and finding himself, finding his power, finding his voice. And he's such a badass and a powerful man and a powerful multidimensional man, and I want to honor you today, Andre. I want to honor your fears. I want to honor your traumas. I want to honor your insecurities. I want to honor your talents. This is part of the topic. Everything is part of the topic. And you are part of the topic. And you have been such an influence in my life. In the same way, I am honoring Andre. I want you to take a moment to honor yourself and to honor the people that is important in your life, because the truth is that we cannot do it alone. None of us. And I'm going to pull some cards. New subscriber already liked. Thank you. And thank you, by the way, for liking and subscribing on YouTube. And very soon I'm going to create a Facebook group, and instead of doing the readings, I've been doing readings. We have been doing live readings for the past 3 weeks or so, every day, here on Facebook and also on YouTube Live. And if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube and you feel inspired to and would like to support, I would love for you to go to YouTube, Giancarlo Tavares, and subscribe and like. Share these videos with family and friends. Also, what else? The donation PayPal is there if you like to support with a donation. I'm also available for private readings, and I'm doing a sale. $11 for 11 minutes, and all the way up to $90 for 90 minutes. 11 for 11, 22, 33, 44, etc., all the way to 90. So if you like to enjoy this sale that I have for this week, please go ahead, send me a message, let me know, and I would love to support you, and I would love to be of service to you. And let me check the list. Let's see. Let's see who is the first one that asked for a reading. Sephora, you're the first one on Facebook. And let's see on YouTube, who would like a reading on YouTube. Sephora, and I would love for you to let me know what cards would you like me to use. I have the Frequency Tarot cards, I have the Animal Spirit, I have the Blind Spot, and maybe if I'm feeling brave enough, I'll pull some cards from the Radiant. But right now I have that one. I don't know why. I need to dive into that part because it keeps intimidating me to use the Radiant ones and to flow completely, to channel them, even though I have been channeling all this time. I don't know what is it about them that intimidates me. And here we go with this annoying scams. Please don't mind those people. I'm gonna block them later. Frequency card works perfect. Wonderful. So let me put these ones down here. And I am connecting with your guides, Sephora. I'm asking your guides, what is your message for today? What is it that you need to focus on for today? Maybe also for this week. And I hope this card helps you today, gives you vitamin today, gives you strength, helps you integrate, helps you become more aware of yourself, gives you clarity. Sweet. Sexuality upright, 62. card Sexuality Upright number 62 says, if you have drawn this card upright, you are being called to explore and embrace your sexuality, your sexual wholeness, confidence, and full expression, or lack thereof, relates to every other area of your life, especially when you are unaware of it. From an emotional and psychological standpoint, our sexual identity is shaped way before adolescence and puberty. Sexual shame or repression is a learned behavior. It is not something inherent within us. If we have repressed a piece of ourselves as a result of unconscious or subconscious shame, we create a fracture in our psyche. We disassociate from this aspect of ourselves, which the world has told us that is dirty, shameful, and wrong, in a desperate attempt to receive the love and approval we need to survive. We hide away this piece of us that has been deemed unlovable. This is not healthy. Sexual energy is creative energy. We cannot repress, disassociate from, or deny our sexuality without also repressing, disassociating from, and denying our own creative energy. Allow yourself to experience sexual and sensual pleasure. Great healing will come as a result of it. Oh, Dulce, that is not even a real person, I think. But yes, that doesn't feel good that they're doing this. And that is your card, Sephora, and anyone that it resonates with. Sexuality Upright. And let me see. Now someone on YouTube. Yeah, I'm offering free readings, Donkey Kong. Sagittarius Goddess, would you like a reading? T. Wilmore, Bianca, Shego, Andre, Sabrina, Cheryl. How will the future for me and my love? Can we just ask questions or what? Yeah, if you want to. You're welcome, Sephora. I hope it resonates, and I hope you are guided and that you embrace your authentic self in that area of your life, and that you are empowered and whatever you need. And all of us have a lot of sexual shame. I know I do too. So if you people on YouTube are not gonna tell me, I'm gonna come back over here to Facebook and see who else wants a reading. Please let me know your name, zodiac sign, where are you located, and if you'd like me to pull a card for you. What is this? Hello. Can you guys hear me on Facebook? Can you guys hear me on YouTube? Can I get a reading, please? Mary, are you still here? I'm gonna pull a card for Mary, and then I'm gonna pull a card for Dulce. Thank you, Sabrina, for letting me know. I appreciate the feedback. I'm a Gemini. Yes, we can hear you. Wonderful. Mary, I'm gonna pull a card for you, and I'm asking your guides, what is your message of the day? What is your message for this week? What do you need to focus on? What is the frequency that is going to help you, and what is the frequency that you're a match to? If you guys would like me to do a light language activation at the end, please let me know, and I'm going to channel a light language activation. And I'm going to pull a card for Dulce as well. and a card for caring. Sweet. And the card I got for Mary is the card Comfort Upright. Comfort Upright. I just felt self-conscious because I have been wearing retainers for the past year or so, and when I don't have them on, I start doing this movement with my mouth. It's like a nervous tick or something, and it's me with my tongue touching my teeth, and it makes me feel so uncomfortable and so self-conscious. So if you guys see me doing a certain movement with my mouth like that, it's because of that. And when I'm processing a lot of emotions or doing a reading like this, I start doing that a lot with my mouth. So Pisces, I'm in North Carolina. Sweet. It's good to have you here, Dulce. Thank you so much for being here. And I'm going to read your card, Karen, and then I'm gonna read your card, Dulce. Let's see, Comfort number 12, Upright, what it says. And I want to let you know that if you are listening to this, I post question in the chat. Can I get on the list? Yes, you can. And if you are listening to this, it means that you are a match to these cards. All of us are a match to this in one area or another. The question to ask ourselves, to what degree and in what area we are a match to this. And the card number 12, Comfort Upright, says, if you have drawn this card upright, it's okay to ask for comfort, and it is okay to seek comfort out. Thank you, Dulce. That means a lot to me. Thank you so much. Because I'm still finding my niche and I want to learn. I want to learn how to be. Don't forget about Cheryl on YouTube. Cheryl, thank you for letting me know, Andre. Cheryl, Andre just reminded me about you, so I won't forget you. You see what I have to give him honor? And I was saying about the card Comfort Upright. If you have drawn this card upright, it is okay to ask for comfort, and it is okay to seek comfort out. Life does not have to be so hard. There is no virtue in struggling. To get to that state you want to achieve, you need to let go of your attachment. Listen to this, everybody. Listen, all of us. Take a moment to listen to this, please. There is no virtue in struggling. To get to the state you want to achieve, you need to let go of your attachment to discomfort and to the idea that things need to be hard to be worth something. Things don't need to be hard for them to be able to be worth something. It doesn't really serve us to be working so hard and to be doing a million things, or to be proving things just to prove something. We need to let go of our attachment to discomfort and start enjoying and welcoming more ease. So let's take a deep breath and welcome more ease. Welcome ease. And take a breath out and let go of discomfort. Take a deep breath in and welcome ease. And welcome working smart instead of hard. And let go of working hard. Take a deep breath and welcome teamwork. And let go of doing everything alone and killing your ass, killing yourself just because you're doing things alone. Let's let go. Let's go. Let's let go of that today. The greatest clarity is achieved when we are in a state of ease. Deep down, you crave the soothing, settled, cozy feel of well-being. But you need to actually allow yourself to have it instead of denying yourself of it. You need to actually allow yourself to have it instead of denying yourself of it. What are you not letting yourself do or have because you think that letting yourself do or have it will mean that you are weak? Do you think because you're not working hard you are being weak, or because you don't allow yourself time to rest and chill you are weak? Or do you have to keep yourself distracted and doing things all the time just because you are running from a part of you? Or you don't want to feel the discomfort that comes up when you are relaxing and in a state of ease? And that is your card and message, Karen. And for anybody else this resonates with, and I already have here Dulce's card, and it's the card Ameliorate. And then when I read this card, I'm gonna go to YouTube and read for Cheryl and for Donkey. So I'm gonna read this card for Dulce. 69, Ameliorate, upright. And the message for you guys. Hey Karen. The message after Dulce I'm gonna read for you, and then I'm gonna go to YouTube. The message from your guides, Dulce, and for anybody this resonates with, says, if you have drawn this card upright, let yourself feel a renewed hope and faith, and a sense that you are truly blessed. Can you feel into this for a moment, Dulce? Can we all feel for a moment into this? How blessed we are? Can we let ourselves feel a renewed sense of hope and faith, and a sense that you are truly blessed by the universe at this time? You are entering a loving phase in your life, filled with calm energy, mental stability, and deeper understanding of both yourself and others around you. This card encourages you to have faith in yourself and believe in yourself. This card encourages you to have faith in yourself and believe in yourself. And how Dulce and everyone else, all of us, how can we strengthen our self-esteem? How can we strengthen our confidence in ourselves? How can we own our power? How can we own our voice? What can we do today to gain more confidence? How can we get out of our comfort zones a little bit more? How can we face some of our fears if that feels self-loving? How can we water the plant and the seed of confidence that is on the inside of all of us and the inside of you, Dulce? I don't know. Do some of you want to start making videos or reaching out to new clients or a new business venture, or connect with somebody, or go on a trip? And I'm calling on our guides, I'm calling on our higher selves, and I'm asking for clarity for myself and for all of us in our decisions, in our motivations, in our intentions. And I'm asking our guides and our higher selves to help us and to guide us. And I'm calling on our inner children to let us know what they need, what they want. And I'm calling on the parts of us that we have been neglecting So they tell us their needs, they tell us their wants, they tell us how can we help them, and be there for them, and we there for each other. And the card for Karen is positive intention, upright, right here. Is there a delay? I'm gonna start my I was gonna start the live on my phone, but I don't want to. It stopped the music, so I'm not gonna do it. But it feels a little distracting because I don't know if I have a delay. Anyways, I'm gonna read. Let me know, guys, in the comments if you guys see me okay, hear me okay, or if there's a delay going on, so it doesn't drive me crazy. And the card for Karen and anyone else that it resonates with is positive intention number 50. And let's see what positive intention has to tell you, what your guys have to tell you, Karen. If you have drawn this card upright, it is time to question your intentions. Wow. If we want someone to suffer, it is because we think seeing them suffer will make us feel better. So our real intention is to feel better. Unless you are willing to say that wanting to feel better is a negative intention, there is no such thing as a negative intention. Right now, you intend a positive thing, destiny, objective, purpose, or plan. But you are not currently being very honest about what your true positive intention actually is. Your integrity and success depends upon being able to admit to your actual intentions, no matter how wrong it may feel to admit to them. Your integrity and success depends upon being able to admit to your actual intentions, no matter how wrong it may feel to admit to them. Once you admit to your actual intentions, you can take the shortcut and go straight to what you actually intend, instead of taking the long way to get there. Once you admit to your actual intentions, you can take the shortcut and go gaily forward, straight to what you actually intend. Instead of taking the long way to get there. And that is your message, Karen, and that is your message. And if you are listening to this and this is resonating with you in any area of your life, this is for you too, because I know most of these messages are resonating with me as well. Now I'm gonna go to YouTube and share a card for Cheryl. Let me see who else. For Donkey. Right? Why it has to be straight to the point? Why cannot be gaily forward to the point? I like to go gaily forward. So I am pulling a card right now and asking Cheryl's guide, what is the message? LOL. What is the message for? Yeah, not everybody's straight. Some of us are gay or bisexual, and some people are straight. And I don't even like to use the word straight. That word gives me resistance, because that means if you are straight, that means that other people are twisted or something like that. So I don't know. To me, that feels like a programming in the language right there that I don't really resonate with. I prefer to say heterosexual. But that's me. That's my opinion and my perspective. I am gay. I'm gay and I'm proud. I'm gonna pull the card for Cheryl. And let me see who else wants a reading. I posed a question in the chat. Okay, so one for Cheryl, one for, thank you, one for Cheryl, one for Sabrina, and then I'm gonna go back to Facebook. And I felt a part of me right here that feel resistant or triggered just by talking about that area of my life, but I'm learning to be more honest and more authentic. So this is for Cheryl. Oh my gosh, whoa. And this is for Donkey, and one for Sabrina. Wow, Cheryl, look the card that you just got, Cheryl. And this tells me that all of us are supposed to listen to this again, because Cheryl, you just got the card positive intention again, the card that I just read a moment ago. So this feels that this is for Cheryl, and this is for all of us collectively. Our guides really want us to pay attention to this message, positive intention, and I'm going to read it again. If you have drawn this card upright, it is time to question your intentions. Do you read the question I put? I pose a question in the chat. Yes, I'm gonna read it after I finish reading the card for Cheryl. If you have drawn this card upright, it is time to question your intentions. What are our intentions? What are our motivations for doing the things that we're doing, for saying the things that we're saying? And the truth is that in some cases and in some situations, all of us have hidden agendas that we are not being fully honest with. And there is nothing wrong with having hidden agendas. The only thing is that it would be more helpful if we can be more honest about it and more conscious about it, and even communicate our hidden agendas with the people involved in our lives, because all of us have hidden agendas. And we're not bad, and we're not wrong, or there's nothing wrong with us because of that. What is the truth? If we want someone to suffer, it is because we think seeing them suffer will make us feel better. So our real intention is not to making them suffer, is to feel better. So when we know our hidden agenda or the intention, we can be like, okay, what I want for that person is not that they actually feel bad. What I want is for me to feel better. So let me meet my need, or helps us a friend to help me meet my need by communicating about this, so I can feel better. Is this making sense with you, Cheryl? Maybe somebody in your life is hurting you. Maybe somebody in your life is putting you down. Maybe your partner or your friend is being passive aggressive with you, and then that makes you feel resentful and revengeful, and then you're paying your friend or your lover or your husband or your wife or your business partner or your co-worker, you're paying them in the same way, and then that person is projecting to you and you're projecting to them back. And instead of being freaking honest about what's going on, you guys are playing ping pong. Ping pong, ping pong. And what you actually want is to feel better. What you actually want is for that person to see you and to hear you and to respect your boundaries. What you actually need is for that person to make a change in the way that person is communicating, so that person is not continuing to put you down and to treat you like shit in that area, because the truth is that you deserve better than that. But if you don't communicate about it, how is that person going to know that that person is doing that to you? You need to find a way to communicate it. Either, if you cannot talk about it, write it. If you cannot write it, ask somebody else to let that person know in your behalf. Because you deserve to be heard. You deserve to feel safe. You deserve to be understood. But if you don't find the bravery to communicate, people cannot read your mind. Unless you are willing to say that wanting to feel better is a negative intention, there is no such thing as a negative intention. Right now you intend a positive thing, destiny, objective, purpose, or plan, but you are not currently being very honest about what your true intention actually is. Your integrity and success depends upon being able to admit to your actual intentions, no matter how wrong it may feel to admit to them. Once you admit to your actual intentions, you can take the shortcut to go to what you actually intend instead of taking the long way to get there. And if we would find a way to be more honest, if we would find a way to communicate, we would save ourselves so many freaking headaches. Because we continue to allow the same pattern, the same situation. We continue to allow our father, we continue to allow our mother, we continue to allow the boyfriend, the girlfriend, the roommate, whoever, to continue to push the same button and hurt us the same way. We are actually allowing that when we have the power to make a change by simply saying, hey, I don't like this. Can you stop talking to me in this way? Can you stop behaving like this? Can you stop? Thank you, Andre. I will get Donkey and Sabrina. I haven't forgot you, Donkey and Sabrina, and Andre just reminded me. So, I got you. Yes. So that is the message. I feel that's a collective message. It's for you, Cheryl, and it's for all of us. If it came out twice, to me that is telling me intuitively that it's a collective message for all of us. So more honesty, more vulnerability, more openness, more direct communication, and more expressing what we actually want, what we actually need, what we don't want, what we don't need. And we don't have to be like our parents or like some people that they were aggressive. We can be assertive and be like, hey, when you spoke to me that day, that made me feel angry because it felt that you didn't really see me. So I would appreciate if you would convey your message in a more respectful way, or in a more kind way, or in a more compassionate way, and find a way to let that person understand where you're coming from, and also help that person feel understood. So it's building a foundation. And there's a book that I like to recommend. It's called Nonviolent Communication. I have it here, by the way. I haven't read it, but I've been researching about it. It's called Nonviolent Communication. It teaches people how to communicate in nonviolent ways in order to be understood, to meet our needs, to enjoy collaboration instead of competition. And I'm gonna go to Sabrina. Sabrina, your card is the card Unfold, number 64, upright. And if you haven't subscribed, thank you for subscribing and liking. If you like to support by sending a love donation, you can do so to the PayPal. And if you like to enjoy the sale that I have for this week, send me a message. So if you like a more personalized and more in-depth private reading, I have a sale: $11 for 11 minutes, $22 for 22 minutes, $33 for 33 minutes, $44 for 44 minutes, and all the way to $90 for 90 minutes. So if you like to enjoy that sale, if you like to enjoy a private reading, let me know, and I would love to support you. And let's see what the card 64 says for Sabrina. Upright. If you have drawn this card upright, take a step back and let things unfold as they may, Sabrina. The person or thing within question needs some space. Pause in order to carefully consider what to do next. It does no good to try to force a seed to sprout. If you step back, it will present itself in due time. If you step back a little bit, it will present itself to you in due time. And that is your message, Sabrina. There you go. You wanted to know a strategy for you and your love. Your message is to let it unfold. Your message is to step back a little bit and to allow things to unfold naturally, to allow the seed to sprout naturally. That was very clear. That is your message of the day, of the week, of the month, for as long as it is required. And before I read the card for Donkey, I'm gonna have some water. I'm glad it resonates with you, Donkey. Here's yours now. Diversity 15. And let me know how are you guys resonating with these cards on Facebook, resonating with these cards on YouTube. Donkey, here's your card. Nice, I posted a question. Alaya, okay, Donkey. Sabrina time, that's good card. You're welcome, Sabrina. You're very welcome. I hope it serves you, and I hope I hope it works out and that everything flows for your highest good. Now the card 15, diversity upright for Donkey and anybody else that this resonates with. If you have drawn this card upright, stop trying to get others to agree with you and instead embrace diversity. You do not need them to be wrong for you to be right. Yeah, I read their questions. Thank you, Andre. I read their questions on YouTube. Donkey, my question is if Tavia is gonna contact me soon or ghost me. So let's see what is the answer on your card right here. If you have drawn the card, this card, stop trying to get others to agree with you and instead, thank you, Andre, and instead embrace diversity. You do not need them to be wrong for you to be right. There is a unity and a harmony that is possible when we let others be where they are and choose what they are choosing. The more you try to get them to agree or be like you, the more they will resist you. So this is your answer, Donkey. Stop trying to make, what is the name of that person? Tavia be like you. Stop trying to make Tavia agree with everything that you have to say, with everything that you have to do. You need to allow Tavia to be himself or herself. There is a unity and a harmony that is possible when we let others be where they are and choose what they are choosing. Yes. Thank you, Andre. I saw that. The more you try them to get to agree or be like you, the more they will resist you. You are making people feel disapproved of because they are different from you. So this card is telling you how Tavia is feeling right now. Everyone has a reason for doing what they do, thinking what they think, and being who they are. And this is your homework. So things start flowing better with Tavia. Seek to understand them completely. Seek to understand them completely and with empathy while staying true to yourself. Seek to understand Tavia while staying true to you. And that is your card. I don't know if that answers your question. Maybe you can start a new way of communicating with Tavia so Tavia feels seen and heard and understood. Because if there is a part of you that is wondering if Tavia is gonna ghost you, it's because you're scared that Tavia may ghost you, and that is completely valid. There's nothing wrong with feeling like that. But also ask yourself, why is that part of you feeling What are you doing that you're feeling like that? Or is there things that you need to apologize to Tavia? Is there ways that you can change your communication? Or is Tavia not feeling seen, not feeling heard? That is what I keep getting. Not feeling. Andre, you wrote, Donkey wants to know if Rabia is gonna contact her soon. Rabia. Let me know, Donkey, if this is being helpful, or if you like more clarity on that. And we still have some minutes. I still have 5 minutes, so let me know if anybody else would like a card. It's okay. Hello, Irsa. Was that helpful, Donkey? Sure I can, Irsa. Let me know if that was helpful, if that resonated. And I'm asking Irsa's guides to share a card, to share a message. When there is a chance of getting, oh my gosh, you guys are asking the universe to decide for you. And ooh, wow, the card self-love jumped. I didn't even shuffle it and it jumped. So I feel intuitively right away that the universe is asking you to marry yourself. The universe is asking you to focus on loving yourself first, so you can attract that partner. And as you focus on loving yourself and taking care of yourself and knowing about your needs and your wants and your desires, what you like, what you don't, you are going to become more of a match of attracting the person that you want to marry. And who? You will decide who. The universe is not going to decide for you. That is your job. And I'm going to sing here. Self-love, number 10. If you have drawn this card upright, the answer is self-love oriented. Self-love oriented love. Appreciate yourself. Make feeling good the number one. And I know that maybe when I answer to your questions like this, some of you are like, oh, he's not really answering directly. But this is the answer that the universe is giving you, because you are thinking, you are putting the focus on the other person. But the thing is that the focus, part of the focus needs to be on you. Because in order to become a good tennis player, you need to practice your skill. In order to become a good singer, you need to practice your singing, and that is what is going to make you a good singer outside. That is how you're going to become a match to having a good voice. You know what I mean? If you want to become a match to someone loving you, you have to start loving yourself and appreciating yourself and rising your vibration on doing your inner work, or working out, or becoming more kind or more loving, or I don't know. What is it for you? How can you, and if you want a specific person, how can you, or what do you have to do in order to become a match to that person, if that person agrees? That light, right? No, I'm not sweating. It's actually pretty chilly here. So what would you like to marry that person if that person ditched you? That person doesn't deserve you. You are way more badass than that. If you have drawn this card upright, the answer is self-love oriented love. Appreciate yourself. Make feeling good the number one priority in your life. Give yourself permission to have what you really want. Stop trying to get love from people who have none to give. Stop trying to get love from people who had none to give. And that is what happened in this situation. That person has no love to give to you, and that's why he ditched you. Because you deserve something better than that. And I know when that happens, that is not easy, because nobody likes to be ditched. Nobody likes to be rejected. Nobody likes to. That is not an easy feelings. But at the same time, you deserve better than that. All of us deserve better than that. Stop trying to get love from people who have none to give. This also applies to friends. This also applies from family. This applies from guys, from girls. We need to stop looking for love in the right places. We need to stop looking for love and to be seen in the wrong apps, in the wrong crowds, in the wrong circles. And actually, I don't know, maybe there is a part that is in resistance to receiving that love. Maybe there's that part is in resistance to feeling seen, to feeling heard, to feeling understood. Why? And I'm going to pull a blind spot, asking our guides to let us know why is it so hard for us to receive that. The time has come to learn how to love yourself, not because no one else will love you, but because you are in a relationship with yourself for the rest of your life. You are in a relationship, we are in a relationship with ourselves for the rest of our lives. And a relationship without love is no relationship at all. And a relationship without love is no relationship at all. Wows! What a card, what a message. And I'm going to pull a blind spot. Enjoy your exercise, donkey. I'm going to pull a blind spot, asking the universe, what is our blind spot? This is going to be a collective blind spot for all of us. For everybody on Facebook, for everybody on YouTube, for me, for you, for all of us. I am asking our guides to reveal to us what is our blind spot of the day, what is it that we're not aware of, that we're not aware of. And the collective blind spot for all of us, sigil number 38. Let's see what is it about. And it is a little chilly in here. What is our blind spot of the day? What is your blind spot of the day? Ooh, I'm a little hungry. And your blind spot of the day, reactivity. If you have drawn this sigil, you are currently emotionally reacting instead of responding. And you are not currently seeing why you are reacting the way you are reacting. As people, we only react when we feel deeply threatened. As people, we only react when we feel deeply threatened. The reality is that you feel unsafe and at risk in this scenario in some way. The reality is that you feel unsafe and at risk in this scenario in some way. When we feel threatened, our survival mechanisms take over our capacity to objectively view the situation at hand or understand. They make us act immediately. We react in order to avoid, postpone, or nullify the threat of loss. Like a gunshot shooting off of a bullet, we act so quickly that we make serious mistakes. Mistakes which we can't take back and may spend a long time paying for. If you have drawn this sigil in this scenario, the threat is not as imminent or as big as you think it is. It may not even be there at all. But the idea of that threat is causing you to think, say, and do things that are making the problem much bigger than it was to begin with. And the more reactive you get, the more the potential for a solution will vanish. Anything we are reactive, we are on the defense. This means we have a real vulnerability we are hiding and guarding. What is that vulnerability? These are your questions and my questions to meditate on today. What is that vulnerability? What are you really afraid of? What is really painful in this scenario? In this scenario, it is critical to stop, slow things down, and do nothing until you are no longer in an emotionally charged state of being. When we walk into a lake, often we stir up the mud at the bottom of the lake, and this clouds the water so we cannot see clearly. We need to stand completely still and wait for the mud to settle back to the bottom of the water in order to see clearly. The mud in the water in this scenario is the charged emotions in our bodies. Do not add until it is settled. By slowing things down and refusing to add until the stirred up emotional mud has settled, you are giving yourself a chance to come out of fight or flight mode and see the situation from an objective standpoint. You can then respond according to that more objective understanding that you do have. A reaction is instantaneous and is therefore driven by the subconscious mind. This means it is driven by past trauma, beliefs, biases, prejudices, and primitive body functions. Because it is a function of the subconscious, you do it without even thinking. Response is driven by the conscious mind. Response is driven by the conscious mind. It happens when we make a decision after evaluating long-term effects, the impact on others as well as our deepest values and personal truth, because it involves conscious choice. And we always have a choice. We always have a choice. We always have a choice. Say this with me. I always have a choice. It doesn't matter the circumstance you are going through in your life, in your relationships, in your work, in your business, in your mind, in your body, in whatever. You always have a choice. You are not powerless. Even though you may feel powerless, that doesn't mean that you are powerless to that situation. You always and always and always have and always will have a choice. Because it involves conscious choice, it is a byproduct of free will. If you have drawn this sigil, you are being asked to respond and not to react. I'm doing a sale, 11 minutes for $11. 11 minutes for $11, 22 minutes for $22, 33 minutes for $33, and all the way to 90 minutes for $90. As much time as you like to spend. But I can do 11 minutes for $11 or for as long as you want. One card can take 11 minutes, one card can take 90 minutes. I don't know, depends the flow of the reading, and depends what you need, and depends what your guides are trying to communicate. Would you like to book a reading? I can message you after this if you want to, and we can communicate. It says, if you have drawn this sigil, it will benefit you to spend time accepting in the energy of sigil number 30 as well as this one, and coming to understand its message as well. And that is the collective sigil for everybody watching this video. That was the sigil reactivity. And let's see what Andre is saying. New question for radiantly beautiful on YouTube. Let's see. Thank you, Andre. Let's see what radiantly beautiful 24/7. Yes, you can ask a question. And I'm Jennifer. Would you like to book a reading? You're welcome. I'll message you if you want to, if you're interested in booking a private reading. I'm gonna have that sale for this week. And radiantly beautiful, what is your question? Or would you like me to pull a card for you? And that was our blind spot of the day. That was such a good blind spot. Now on, I'm going to start pulling a blind spot of the day for all of us. A collective blind spot of the day. And I am waiting for the question. Oh wow. I can message you. I'm going to message you right now if you like to. Oh wow. I'll message you after this. I'm Jennifer, so we can coordinate to book your reading if that is what you are looking for. Are you wanting? And what is the question? Radiantly. I'm gonna wait a few more minutes and I feel the card self-love is a collective message as well for everyone. And if you just got here and you like to enjoy the readings, you can go back and watch this video. You can go back and watch this video as many times as you want. Let me know, Jennifer, what is it that you need exactly. And I'm still waiting for the question from Radiantly Beautiful 24/7. What is it that you don't know, Jennifer? I can pull a card for you, or you can book a private reading. Send me a private message if you are looking to book a private reading, and then you can send me the money through PayPal, and I'll contact you either through video or through audio, depending on what feels comfortable to you. Brianna, yes, you can ask a question. And after this question, I am gonna go bye-bye for now. It is already 11:09. Let me know what is your question, Brianna. And Radiantly Beautiful, I'm still waiting for you. Okay, I'm gonna answer that question. I'm gonna answer that question, and it's about to be 11:11. I'm gonna answer that question using your own intuition. So, when you ask that question and you close your eyes from 1 to 12, I want you to let me know what is the number that comes to you. I want you to ask that question. Close your eyes. Me too! I saw the number 6 too. So that is your answer. January, February, March, April, June, July. July is your answer. You see how intuition works? You saw that, Andre? We can do that as well for our own questions and for the business and for whatever it is. The 6th of this, so the 6th month, yes, July. $11.11. There you go. That is your confirmation right there. 3 readers that have said July. There you go. Don't doubt it anymore. Just take inspired action and make it happen. The whole universe is conspiring. Yeah, haha. That is the power that we have, Andre. And that's the same way I want us to own this shit. For what you want to do, for what I want to do, and just for everything. You're welcome. Trust yourself. Trust yourself, Rihanna. You're gonna make it happen. I can feel your energy reaching to the place. Are you moving to a different state? Are you moving to a different city? Are you moving to a different country? Thank you everybody for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing this video. Okay, wonderful. Yeah, that feels like relief in my body when you say that. It feels like I can breathe better. Yeah. I didn't see you moving far away, but I wanted to confirm it with you. Thank you for liking, thank you for subscribing, thank you for sharing this video, thank you for your love donations to the PayPal. If these messages resonate with you and you want to support what I'm doing, what me and my friend Andrew are doing, please send your love donations. The PayPal is right there in the link. If you like to enjoy the sales that I have this week, $11 for 11 minutes, $22, $33, all the way to $90. Those are not my regular prices, by the way. My regular prices are higher than that. So if you want to get a personal reading, enjoy that sale, send me a message, and I would love to be there for you. I would love to be of service to you. Thank you so much for joining today. Thank you for who you are. Thank you for what you do. Thank you for embracing your authentic self. Thank you for embracing your voice, your talents, your potential. And make this day amazing, because this day will never come back. Have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful night. And I will see you this afternoon or tomorrow. Let's see. I'm going to talk with my team member to see what we're doing. Have a beautiful day and see you soon.